Hello everyone, welcome to DTTV, and that was a bit of a mouthful for the opening line. Welcome to Data to Believers television. Like I say, this is only my second live video, so you're going to have to give me a little bit of a break because obviously there's a little bit of nerves. A bit of a difference being about doing my videos on the group, but then it's, only my second time. And I was watching some of the old Red Men TV videos and they were dead sort of like, sort of nervous and that in their first couple of videos. So just bear with me and we'll get through this together. Hopefully, fingers crossed, I'm very confident tonight we're going to get a win. So we can christen our new TV channel off with our first win after a bit of a diabolical game against Southampton. So, Aston Villa tonight. Obviously, FA Cup, third round. We want to win, obviously. I want to be in the hat for the next round, fourth round. But we're playing the kids of Aston Villa, so I expect a comfortable result here, as I'm sure you all do. I hope you're all well. And I hope, what time's kick-off, Paul? I just read that now. Sorry, has it popped up? 7:45 kick-off, mate. So, basically, I'm just going to read out what I always do, which is the match summary. So just give me 2 seconds. Live streaming, head-to-head draw, news, nightly news. Club shows ruthless side. I'm just trying to have a look, see if the team news is out yet, but it's not coming up on Flash Scores yet, so I'm just going to have a look on DTB. I hope you're all well. I've just got in from work, literally. I've just got a taxi from Kirby to here and got in and just literally had about 5 minutes to prepare myself, so you'll have to just bear in mind with me. Just bear with me a minute, sorry, because obviously I'm just getting my head together. I'm off for 4 days now, so I'm going to really sort of like set up my new camera, set up my new webcam. This again is on my iPhone until I get all my equipment, and I'm going to sort of make the background a lot better as well. So, evening Dave, I hope you're all good. Evening everybody else, all right Jim, all right Rob. Thanks for the, Rob, thanks for the designs you've been doing for the group. So, I think we're all confident we're going to win tonight, and quite heavily. Should be the actual case, so I don't think anybody will win the prediction video because I don't think anybody presumed that this was going to be the lineup that we were facing tonight. But it's a game. It's confidence can get a good win, get some goals, and then we'll see, won't we? So that's the main thing. I won't have the audio on tonight because obviously they shut me down last time for having the audio, so there won't be any audio. But don't worry about that because in the future, I've got my mate Sean, who is basically. He's going to be doing sort of like music, or not music, but like the fans singing in the background, so it sounds good, a bit like Red Men TV do. And also we've got a new intro as well with the new logo. Now the logos that were brilliantly done the other day, we have now had to sort of pull back out of, because Liverpool have the copyrights to the Liver Bird, and they also have the copyright for the Shankly Gates and that badge and all that. So even though I'm never going to be big enough to bother Liverpool, even though I might not even be big enough to bother anyone, the fact is I just didn't want to go into my new group and my new TV channel and my new website with red flags. I just didn't want to do it. So we've designed something more, more basic, more easy to look at, and it doesn't mean the clothing will be any worse, because the clothing will still be sound, because I'll make sure of it. Thanks to Karen as well, who designed us an amazing sort of like open flapped Liver Bird, which is different to Liverpool's actual. This is the trademark. I can't have anything with that identical. That's Liverpool's trademark. You're not getting anything with that anyway. So keep an eye on the developments over the next few weeks. Those who have ordered headphones, I will be posting them in the morning. And if you want headphones, I have about 30 left. So if you want headphones, about 25 left actually. Then let me know. All right, Mick Gallagher. All right, Paul Hicken. All right, Neil. All right, Janet. All right, Sandra. All right, Johnny Williams. Hello, everyone. Like I say, let's enjoy tonight's game. Let's get some goals, and let's just all enjoy it together. That's the best thing. Klopp's on now at the moment. He's just talking. So, yes, I'm really looking forward to it. I can't wait for the Manchester United game on the 17th because it's Man United, but also because I'll have the proper setup. I'll have the proper webcam. I'll have the proper sort of like, it'll just be 10 times better. I'll have a proper background. So you just have to bear with this setup for now, which will do. Yep, all right, Jared. So I'm still waiting for the, hang on, let me just see if anyone's put it on the group. There we go. Sorry, team news is right in front of me now, for those that don't know. It's Kelleher in goal, Nico Williams, Reece Williams, Fabinho, Milner, Henderson, Wijnaldum, Jones, Mane, Minamino and Salah. Now, that is surprisingly strong, considering who we're playing against and what level of player we're playing against. Now, this should be an absolute whitewash. Surprised Shaqiri ain't started. Surprised that Origi ain't getting a run out, because, you know, for me, I'd have played Origi tonight, because if he'd have got a couple of goals, it just bumps his price up a little bit, and we probably could have got 25, 30 million for him. Shaqiri needs games. Oxlade-Chamberlain needs games. I find that lineup really weird, because Klopp's never really took the FA Cup or the League Cup serious. And that's a better lineup than what he'd normally play against the first team. That's probably a better lineup than he'd probably played against Villa's first team. I'm not joking. That's really surprised me, that lineup. Madness. Not madness, because we'll batter them now. Well, I got 1, 2, 3, 4 players right in the starting 11. Alexander Arnold's on the bench. Not surprised about that after his last game. Firmino, Thiago on the bench. See, Thiago probably could have done with a whole game here today to build his fitness up. I mean, that would have been a good thing for him. So, I'm just reading the comments. After previous results, I don't blame him putting a strong team out. Yeah, I just said that, Ashley. I said, you know, build confidence up, you know, before Man United. Now, don't underestimate just how big that Manchester City win was the other night, because I'm telling you now, they were starting to get excited. Man United fans were starting to come out the little caves. You could just see their head, and then you could just see their 6 fingers, and then after the 6 fingers, you could see their 12 fingers, and then now they've died back in. So that's my little Mank assessment there. But they were definitely sort of getting to a level where they thought they were back, and Man City had loads of positive corona tests. They had a second choice keeper in goal. They had De Bruyne up front. I mean, come on. I mean, Man United, that's killed their confidence. Because if you think about it, if they'd have beat Man City, they'd have come into the game at Anfield buoyant. They'd have come into Anfield believing they could win the league. They'd have come into Anfield bouncing, right? But the fact is, now they'll just be thinking we ain't as good as we thought we were. Yeah, you know why? Because VAR never bailed you out, even though Martial tried his best to dive. So, yeah. I'm just going to read Connor Wade's comment. Honestly, feel like he may have built a stronger lineup, as he will know less about Villa's youngsters. 4-0 to the mighty Red. Sandra's put. Sophie Maria Carter is watching. Hello, Sophie. Yeah, so now then, Morgan, me old mate here. Keep momentum going next game, 9 days away. Yeah, I can see that. The only thing that worries me, Morgan, is what if Salah or Mane get injured? I mean, I know Salah's goals are amazing. It never does too great against Man United, but if Mane got injured tonight, then you know what the fan base is like. Any of them key players get injured tonight, right? Then even Fabinho, I can't understand why Fabinho is at centre back against Aston Villa's youth team. I can't get my head around that. I mean, Nat Phillips and Reece Williams should have started for me. But again, it's Klopp. I mean, I'm not one to argue with him, but what's the point of me running a TV channel if I don't voice an opinion? Diego's out to the end of this month. He will be back before January finishes, Paul. I've been told that by a couple of the lads that work at Anfield. So that's good news. FSG have basically said no to buying any, and I agree with him. Even though I've been calling out we need a defender, we've got to remember we're losing £3 million a home game, and that's since March. How many games have we had at Anfield since March? And then you've got to remember that, you know, that's a lot of money to lose. I don't care what level you're at. And then you've got to remember that a lot of fans were moaning in the summer that we needed to buy, and they went and bought Jota and Thiago. So, and also remember that I announced the fact that they're building the Anfield Road end. So, and they've just finished building the training ground. I don't think we can ask for any more off our owners, and I kind of understand what they're saying. Because if you were John W. Henry now, if you were sitting here and thinking, what's the panic? Why do we need to go and spend 30, 40, 50 million when we're top of the fucking league? Sorry for swearing. We're top of the league. Which is true. I mean, even if now, right, we were 6 points behind the top of the league, would you write us off for the title? Would you think we're not going to be able to get the title? That's right, Paul. They won't be throwing money around. No, because look at it like this. Matip is going to be back for the Man United game. So then you've got Matip and Fabinho back, all right? As long as they can stay fit just for another couple of months, Van Dijk probably will come around March, April time. I reckon he'll come back earlier than people think. He's a warrior. He'll work hard. 11-0, Neil. Bloody hell. Mind you, you just with that 11, it should be 11-0. I'm not being funny. If this was a Sunday League match, right, you'd see a scoreline like that. You really would, because the quality would be just too good. So you can't fault our owners. They've done amazing things for this club. Let's not forget that they brought us dog leash back. You know, they brought us flipping the new main stand, which is incredible. They brought us the Premier League title, our 6th European Cup. You know, everybody always talks about the manager, but Klopp always raves about our owners. And yes, I don't like the ticket prices. I definitely don't like the merchandise prices. I don't buy tracksuits off the club anymore. I don't. I mean, it's ridiculous. They're about 180 quid. I'm not paying that for a tracksuit, not in a million years. So that's the only thing I would say about FSG is they are ruthless when it comes to prices. Anyway, 13-0, 11-0 I'm seeing at the moment in the scores. Now then, Steve-O, mate, need no injuries tonight. Surprised Fabinho, mine, and Salah all in. So am I. Really surprised. Like I just said, Steve, he probably wouldn't have played that lineup against Villa's first team. He probably wouldn't have. So that's really surprising. And also with the fact that he's been moaning about the schedule, about the fact there's not enough games. I mean, there's too many games. Anyway, like I say, the problem is with our fan base is it goes two ways. He plays a crap youth team. Everybody says he should have played the best team. He plays the best team or a great team like he's put out tonight, and then 2 get injured. Everybody says he should have played a crap team. You can't win. So at the end of the day, I look at that team and I expect at least 5-0. And that's just me being honest. I expect this game to be at least 5-0. Evening, Jerry, mate. All right, Lee. How you doing? Yeah. All right, June. So, yeah. So that's it, really. So the game will be starting in 5 minutes. Which I can't wait for. So, like I say, you're on the journey with me now, and the journey starts with, you know, a phone and my old canvas, and I can't wait for you to see these. You know why I'm doing merchandise? I'm doing merchandise because everybody's told me, don't let this come out your own pocket. Make money to keep it running. And if you look at all the TV channels, they all do it. Redmen TV have got Love, Follow, Conquer. That's their clothing label. Mine will be DTBTV, and the badges will be Boss. I'll make them really smart, so you'll love it. And I'm going to do quite a lot of stuff. You know, I'll do kids. The bloke who's doing me the t-shirt said he'll do kids as well, kids kits. So you'll be able to get some. So say for example you're a dad and you've got 2 boys. You know, we'll do your dad's t-shirt with your 2 sons. It'll look smart as hell. And yeah, it's just so much going for this group now. And the reason why I'm having to go live from the group and not from YouTube is because YouTube. I'm annoyed now because I haven't spun that round again. Oh, that's bothered me. Apologies for that. I've normally spun the justice thing behind me, but I haven't done it because I made a mistake in my pre-video. God. Anyway, like I say, it's only my 2nd video. These little things that I've missed out on will be put right. So yeah, so what was I saying? Yeah, so literally the group is going to just get better and better. I can't wait to see how it looks on a webcam for the Man United game. And I would give you a warning now, for the Man United game, I probably will get irritated because that game really, really does make my tempo and my heart rate fly, especially if we are not doing well in it. But yeah, it's just that game, innit? It does it to you. It looks a cold one in Villa tonight. Anyway, I'm just looking at Michael Owen with air coming out his mouth. It looks freezing. Anyway, so let's read some of your comments while we're waiting for the players to come out. I was thinking today that we're at the start of a new history in DTB, and I'm so happy to be a part of it. You'll never walk alone. Cheers, Dave, mate. Like I say, we're going to see this journey go far. God, that Aston Villa team looks young. Oh, no. That looks like an under-18 side. No, an under-16, most of them. You've got Henderson leading out that team. They must be... I mean, look at them all staring at our players. That team's far too strong to play these. Jesus. That's mental. What's your thoughts on that tunnel image there? Average age of Villa's 18. Wow. That is mental. That is absolutely mental. Unbelievable, this. So, yeah, I predicted 5-0. Yeah, that's by half-time. God. Oh, I forgot about my cup of tea. Let me just have some of my tea. Anyway, fire some comments and I'll read them out. The babies are playing for Villa, poor lads. Yeah, come on, Red Men, enjoy the game by Patrick Lyons. Dave McBay said the babies are playing. Love that kit, you know. I was going to wear it tonight, the kit we're wearing tonight, but I just thought, goes with the background. Half of them are unknown on Sky Sports lineup. Are there? Jesus. Even said earlier some of them their parents dropped them at the stadium. Oh man, this is embarrassing. Do you know what? I've just read one of my friend's statuses and he's so right. He said, what a bloody night tonight would have been. There'd have been 10,000, because it's FA Cup, you'll get a bigger allocation, won't you? He said there would have been 10,000 Reds going down to Villa Park on a Friday night. And he's so right. That's what we're missing. We're missing. Here we go. Here's the Villa team. Wow. Put it this way. Their shirt numbers go up to like the 70s. Look at our bench. Even our bench has got Alisson Becker, Thiago Alcantara, Roberto Firmino, Alex England, Xherdan Shaqiri, Andy Robertson, Divock Origi, Nathaniel Phillips and Trent Alexander-Arnold. And that's just the bench. So you're allowed 5 subs tonight as well, because the FA Cup allows you to use 5 subs. So, wow, this score could be anything. I mean, I'm actually gonna say here that this could be double figures. In fact, it should be double figures, because even if Klopp brings off 5 of them players, look who he's going to bring on. He's going to bring on 5 more completely quality players. Unbelievable. Mad. Anyway, I'm going to get in a nice relaxing position and get ready to watch this, because this is going to be good. Fire away with comments and I'll read them out. Get in a comfy position. Could be a cricket score by full time. 15-1. Sir Patrick thinks they'll score. No mercy tonight, Dave McBay. Can you imagine being that Villa captain? Look, he's probably about 18 years old and he's now knuckling Jordan Henderson, a European Cup winning Premier League champion. See you at half time. Yeah, so if any of you want to shoot off and literally go watch the game, come on at half time and I'll answer your questions and stuff like that. Those who are wanting to stay with me, you know, thank you very much. We'll enjoy it. Watching the game. Who's the manager? Who's that? He looks familiar. Is that? Oh, they're taking a knee at the moment. So for those of you that haven't got BT Sport, I'll do my best to narrate the game with you, so you get to see. You get to see like we'll get to hear what's going on. Right, we just kicked off now. Just, can anyone comment and tell me if you can hear any of the sound of the telly, because I don't want to be getting banned again. Hoping this team selection doesn't come back and bite us in the arse. Yeah, with injuries, yeah, totally agree. Big risk playing Fabinho. The reason why I'm worried about the starting 11 is because of how cold of a night it is in Birmingham. This is the kind of weather where you'll get hamstring injuries, where you'll get sort of muscle injuries. I mean, so yeah, I'm worried about that. So let's just hope we don't get any bad injuries tonight, because then that'll definitely be a worry. Right, we're on the ball at the moment with Curtis Jones. Love that away kit. Ball hendo. Here we go. Is Salah? you know what I don't get? I mean, answer me this. Surely Aston Villa, they all train at the... thanks, Matty, for telling me that. You can't hear the telly, good. Right, what was I going to say? Hang on, we've got a crosser coming in here. Hang on, here we are. What was I about to say there is, surely because their training ground, the training ground of Aston Villa's was contained off, wasn't it, because of the... closed off because of the corona. Surely the under 18s and under 23s would have been training on the same training ground, so I don't get that. It certainly is a mad one, is Milner. Good ball. It's Taki Minamino. Done well. Oh, Milner's closing down. Milner's too strong for that young lad there. Good header from Reece Williams. Yeah, so whilst I'm talking now, you can just hear my voice, but the plan is for the group going forward, I'll have sort of like Liverpool chants and that in the background, and it will sound like a crowd, so I can't get in any bother with the Premier League because they're worried about me sitting in my front room. This is unbelievable, isn't it? I think Adrian's finished at Liverpool now. I can't see him ever playing again for us, really. If he can't get a game tonight, he's finished. So I'm surprised nobody's coming from him in January, really. I mean, look at this. I mean, this is going to be... The stats for this game will be unbelievable. Yeah, they do train at the same place, but they train separate. Yeah, but surely the training ground... All right, maybe it's a bit like Kirby then. Maybe it's a bit like... Because I've worked at Kirby, the academy, and the new training ground, it's so big. So there is about a mile difference between the two sites. Good ball. 1-0. 1-0 Liverpool. What a header. Sadio Mane. Great header. Brilliant header. 1-0 after 3 minutes and 20 seconds. So this is definitely not going to be a good scoreline. He's hurt himself. Uh-oh. What did I say? Sadio Mane's hurt himself. He might have just got a knee in the back when he jumped. It's all right. I think when the ball's jumped, what's happened is it's gone wide, and then the cross comes in from Taki. I think it was Taki. And then, yeah, Taki's crossed it. Is it Taki Minamino? No, it's Curtis Jones. Curtis Jones crossed it. Ah, yeah. Curtis Jones crossed it, and then as it's come in, Mane has just headed it. Well, what a header. Mane's headed it straight into the corner, and then what's happened is the young Villa, oh, you bugger. The young Villa defenders come in and bashed the back of Mane straight in the sort of, back of the neck going down to the spine and that. But 1-0 to Liverpool. Sadio Mane, 3 minutes and 20 seconds, and this could be the biggest scoreline that I have ever watched in my life. In fact, if anything, if this was a boxing match, then they shouldn't even have let him get in the ring. Never mind stopping it after a couple of punches. This is going to be scary. Bear in mind that I'm going to be sat here for the next 2 hours nearly. I will have to go to the toilet, right? And you'll just see that. But bear in mind, I've got no mates here because of the COVID restrictions, so... These videos, I will probably laugh at these videos looking back in a few years' time. Look at my first time, look at my second time when I had to watch that game. So these are all going to be logged. So once I've finished on this Doubts to Believers page, I'll save the video and I'll put it onto the YouTube channel. Milner's down. I'm just wondering why Klopp's got a mask on. Is it me? Is that the first time I've seen... Oh, Milner's got a nasty elbow in the mouth. Big robot man, he isn't he? Tell you what, Milner's a machine. He's a footballer, right, that could play in the Premier League until he's 40, easily. So I'm thinking he's just turned 35. He should go to Leeds and finish with his hometown club at the end of the season. But then I've been told, obviously when I worked at the club as well, worked at Anfield, I mean, I got told that really good with the under-23s, and he wants to do a similar path for Steven Gerrard. He wants to be like our 23 manager, and he wants to do his coaching badges. I mean, Milner just lives and breathes football. You can see him being in football for the rest of it. I mean, he's such a great footballer, but also an engine. I mean, 35 years old. People say, about age and all that, You're too old for this, you're too old for that. No, you're not. Milner outruns everybody in the training ground every season. Every pre-season, he wins the running tests. Yeah, he is old school, Wayne. Love him. You can play him anywhere. Apart from coming on against Southampton last week, he was a little bit poor in that game, to be honest with you. I was quite surprised when he came on. And I reckon that's because he needs a few games to get up and running. I can see a goal every time we're attacking here. Here's Milner now on the ball on the left-hand side. Attack it. I'm surprised Taki Minamino never started against Southampton, because he scored against Palace, and that should have been a game where you give him a run. Unreal athleticism has Milner. Seen him do the bleep test. Yeah. Milner is a machine, yeah. Do you know what? I'm so pleased I'm off work now for 4 days. I promise you, I'm going to give this group everything. And just as I work for AFC Liverpool, which is a non-profit organisation and it's all about affordable football club, I'm going to make this group great, and it's going to be free. What more can you ask? I don't do it for money. I do it for the pleasure of speaking to you people and also talking about what I love, which is Liverpool and football. The reason why I'm doing the merchandise is to pay for the bits and bobs. Anyway, going back to the footy, we're on the ball now with Fabinho's just giving it to Taki, who's just played a brilliant ball. Oh no, he's just got it back. I thought he was going to go over his head there. Oh, Salah's done well. How's that a foul, referee? Oh, it's Curtis Jones. Wish that Curtis Jones would get his hair cut. He looks like Salah sometimes. I have to say that away kit's my favourite away kit in the last few years. Try not to sit too close. Just reading the comments. When Milner isn't playing, he is at the ground, even some of the underratings. Yeah, I've seen him when I worked at Anfield. I've seen him at a lot of the under-23 games and stuff like that. Shrewsbury, he sat behind... Shrewsbury was his day off, and he sat behind the dugout for that, talking in their ears. Here we go, 2-0, 2-0 Charlotte. Oh, Wijnaldum should have just made that 2-0. Ball came over. He's just got to finish it. Took it into the corner, and he blasts it over the bar. So great move by Liverpool. So on the right hand side, Curtis Jones. Salah plays a lovely little ball into the middle. Minamino misses it with his header, and then just like he should have finished that one out. That's a goal he would have scored for Holland. Yeah, it is a sitter, Darren. If that was for Holland, he'd have bagged that. He knows it as well. So his record for Holland, I think he scored like 8 goals in 12 games. I've got scores popping up, so I've got some football on tonight as well, so I'm just looking at my scores. Bayern Munich had just gone 2-0 up. Mr. Sitter, maybe Wijnaldum doesn't deserve to stay. How the fuck did he miss that? Bit harsh, Neil. Get rid of him because he missed a tap in. Anyway, I need to say this: why it's not a game where we're going to be scared of every attack going forward. When you're gripped into it. Thanks to everybody for the support and also for helping me push this group. Evening, Neil. You're on a 2-minute delay. Just wondering if that's just me or have others noticed. Enjoy the game, everyone. I don't know. I wouldn't worry about me being on a 2-minute delay. I mean, I'm watching BT Sport. I've not seen anybody... When I cheered there when Mane scored, there wasn't comments saying Mane had scored, so I'm surprised everybody's on the same delay. Either way, I do this for the conversation while you're watching the game. And it also, if you think about it, if you haven't got, not everybody's got these channels. If you haven't got BT Sport or you haven't got Sky Sports, then this is like it's like the radio, isn't it? I'm describing how we're going forward. I'm describing the attacks. I'm describing the goals. You can get to talk to me. You can sit there. You know, a lot of people are on lockdown. A lot of people are on their own in their house. This could probably be something where at least they can have a bit of social contact. So I don't care if I only do this to 20 people on the first half and 20 people in the second, and then loads join me at half time. I'm doing this because it's nice to talk football. Yes, there's a delay. Well, I can't do anything about that. I'm watching BT Sport. I pay the BT Sport bill, and that is coming to me. It might be a Facebook delay. This is why I need to get on YouTube. YouTube is basically the future for me with my live videos. But I can't go live on YouTube until I get 1,000 subscriptions. So if you haven't subscribed yet to my YouTube channel, you need to do so straight away. No, I didn't say you was dissing it, Paul. I was just saying... I'm just explaining the situation. That's all I'm saying. I don't think you'll ever, Paul, be able to get it bang on. Do you know what I mean? Like I'm Gary Neville at the side of a pitch or Jamie Carragher. Like I say, mate, I hope you're enjoying the game anyway, mate. Gone a little bit quiet since the goal, haven't we? We should have really pushed on. Great header by Mane. So, good goal by Mane. Villa are trying. Facebook is a 30-second delay. There you go, look. So, there's your answer. There's a delay on Facebook, right? Because I'm actually streaming from Facebook and live from Facebook. The future is what I'm going to be doing, which will be live, straight from YouTube, and live from my own TV channel. And live from my website, because the website I'm starting tomorrow. Right, here we go. Is Reece Williams on the ball with Henderson now? So, like I say, if you're ahead of me and you know something, I'm commentating on it. Well, not commentating, but talking. So the people that haven't got BT Sport and ain't watching the game can at least understand what's going on. Just hit 1350 on YouTube. What did that say? I don't want to touch it in case I knock it. Loving it, bud. Keep up the good work. Salah next goal. Cheers, Paul, mate. I agree, mate. I live in Glasgow and have no family up here, so appreciate hearing an English voice, mate. Cheers, mate. See, that's what I mean. I'm glad you've just said that, and thanks for having the honesty to say that. I mean, a lot of people are in that position at the moment, so we'll have a conversation. We'll talk footy, and I'll let you know what's going on. Let's hope our front lads sharpen their hunger for goals. We need that sharpness. Yeah, I totally agree on that. I'm just going to get a pillow. Let's put behind my back. Because my back's starting to hurt a bit. So I've just done a 12-hour shift. That's better. I'm comfy now. Where's my bottles of water? Put them somewhere. I'm on the strong stuff tonight, everyone. Come on, Neil, tank it. In one. Mad head, dinner. Good mad head, though. We're going to have fun together. We're going to celebrate trophies together. You just imagine these videos when I've got a proper setup. We're beating Man United and I'm jumping all over the place. Oh, hang on, we're in here. YNWA. Oh, cleared away by Villa. We'll tell you what, we are some networker fans. Here's Milner. I'll tell you in a minute after this attack. Milner. Oh, he skinned him. Well done, Milner. Good ball. Away by the Villa. Chance. Ronaldo. Hendo's got it. How good is it to see Hendo back in the centre of midfield? He's reminding me of Stevie. I know he's a different player to Stevie, but he's got that swing of his arms again now, like Gerrard has. That like he's a tempo player. He plays at 100 miles an hour. Henderson. He's wanting the ball all the time. His energy, his drive. I tell you what, probably one of the most underrated midfielders in the world is Jordan Henderson. Absolutely love the man. Go on, Milner. Is Milner on the ball? Here's Genie. Genie Wijnaldum. Milner. Good ball. Oh, Mane, great. Oh, tried to chest it down. Minamino. Right, come on, I want some comments. What's your comments on Jordan Henderson? How much do you like him? What's your thoughts and feelings about him? And also, what do you think of this kit? Do you think it looks great on the players? Bear in mind, we wore it against Palace as well, didn't we? When we we didn't wear that kit when we lost 7-2 here, did we? We wore the greeny type of blue. I always say greeny blue, don't I? Can anybody answer me that? Oh, you're Sean, lad. How are you, mate? You're in Spain. I'm trying to work out what this shadow is on my face. I keep looking to see what it is, and I've moved stuff. I think it's the teller. There you go. There, it's gone. Right, that's better. How you doing, Sean, mate? Really, cheers for all the help you're doing with my videos and the intros and that, mate. Buzzing. Hang on, that one's on here now. Let me just try some of it. Oh, sweet. There you go. I didn't realise I can do that wand. The wand makes the thing turn around. Look, so now the justice thing's the right way round. So look, I'm learning as we go. But basically, yeah, you can do it while you're live, which is great. When we lost, yeah, did we was in the oh we was we? I can't remember it. So, Sam, mate, been a pleasure. Sean, I've known you a long time, mate. You're a Scouser through and through, even though you're now in the old EU. You little EU warrior. But, mate, you're welcome on my sofa. This sofa's going. I'm getting a new L-shaped one. I'm decorating this room, mate. It's going to look sick. It's basically going to be an office. So when you come back to Liverpool, mate, you're welcome on this sofa with your old pal. And we'll do a Q&A. We'll do some questions. That's what I'm going to start doing as well. I'm going to start doing, say if we're in, like I've got a player we're interested in, I'll do a video and we'll talk about his strengths and his weaknesses, and we'll just talk pure football, which I love. I guarantee you, lockdown will not be boring because I'll do everything I can for you. And you get this for free. You don't have to subscribe and pay money like you have to do all the others. Just trying to see the writing at the moment. Ah, it's back on there. Not one to remember anyway. Yeah, ain't one to remember, Craig. Agree with that. Hendo is the key to our success. He's the key to unlocking our attack. Trent needs him centre mid more than anyone. Yeah. Sean, a nice one, bud. Look forward to it. Yes, mate. Can't wait when this stupid pandemic's gone. Right, Villa just had a shot blocked. And now they've played the ball. I'll be very surprised if they score. Oh, God. I'm just going to turn my heating on because it's a little bit cold in here. This is mad, isn't it? I mean, I don't know if anyone's ever done this before because a lot of fan groups, a lot of fan channels like Redmen TV and the Anfield Rap and all that, they've got a team of them. There's like 5 or 6 of them, but it takes some guts to do it like I'm doing on my own, you know. So you have to be a little bit bonkers, I think. And I'm definitely that. Oh, I needed that. Bayern just conceded a goal. Right, here's Reece Williams on the ball now. Giving it to Fabinho. Go on, Sadio. Ah, it's gone out. It's not been a great opening 20 minutes, if I'm going to be honest. We scored after 3 minutes and it's like we've just took our pedal off. I think there's a bit of a professional courtesy here. I actually personally think that Klopp, I mean, I don't know, but would Klopp say win the game but go steady? These are young kids. You don't want to ruin or have we got to be ruthless? You know, Ronaldo should have scored. We should be 2 up. Curtis is on the ball now. Here's Henderson. At the moment, with match stats, they've had 14 passes in 20 minutes. 14. We've had 188. And we've been in the final third 42 times. Milner's on the ball. On the left side area. Curtis Jones, now we're in central area with Henderson. Curtis Jones, lovely. Ronaldo. Shot block corner for Liverpool. 20 minutes gone. I've just had a pop-up on my phone, because you bear in mind, I won't have this on my webcam, but it's just said that Indeed have seen my CV and McDonald's need a cleaner. Can you imagine me with my McDonald's uniform on? Hey! Imagine that, that's a story, innit? From Anfield to McDonald's. No, you're alright, thanks. I'm quite happy at Matalan. Nail 'em, innit, yeah. Well, no, they didn't do the same to us, but having said that, you know, Liverpool's youngsters would have, they would have presumed, I think that Villa would have presumed that the Liverpool under-23s would have been really good. You know, because they're playing for Liverpool. They've got to be good players, aren't they? Milner's got a corner now. 21 minutes and 54 seconds in. I can't wait for the Man United game. I can't wait, because what you've got to, I mean, I'll describe this for you, right? I've got my phone in front of me, trapped between two books, squeezed like that. Oh, hang on, shot, Ronaldo, Fabinho, oh, what a save, Mane! Oh, hit the post. We've just hit the post. Yeah, I've got to squeeze between two books, so it's facing me. And I can't really do anything, so I can't really jump up, because if I jump up, I'll knock the phone straight off. It's what you call the start of a business or a project, like I've done. Villa are in here. He's done well, that young number 61, and it's a good ball, well headed out by James Milner. Yeah, so for the Man United game, I'll have the webcam, so I'll push this back and I will be on it for Man United. I'm going to do a big build-up for Man United. I will be up early in the morning. I'll do a early morning live. I'll do a lunchtime live. And it will be a great day. I will literally be buzzing. And not just that, add this to it. My early morning live will be around Anfield. You tell me what fan group can bring you that during lockdown. I will go round the ground and I will literally do a video of the coaches arriving. I'll even do a video of the Man United bus arriving, where I'll get my sons to give them a bit of stick. I'll get Lucas down here. And then I'll do like a... I'll just literally just make it a great day, so it'll be brilliant. Oh yeah, Ben, definitely. Milner must feel like a granddad on that pitch. Actually, Milner's probably old. Yeah, Milner's old enough to be their dad. Yeah, so you're 17, Milner would have had you at 18. Wow. Yeah, I can't wait for United either, Craig. I'm well looking forward to it. Right, so here's Minamino now. I like Minamino, he started well. Hendo. Reece Williams. I like Reece Williams. I think he's going to go develop into a top centre-back. Think of the experience. You know, we always look at the negatives with the centre-backs being out. Even me, I was frustrated after Southampton, but I think everybody was. But what about the positives? I mean, forget Nat Phillips, because he's 23. He's not even a youngster. And well touched. But Reece Williams, the experience he will get out of the games he's played, it can only be better for him. He's played for Kidderminster in the Vanarama North. He's now played Champions League. He's played Premier League. So for me, he needs a loan to like a Championship side. I know it's dropping down a level, but Harry Wilson's just done that. I'd loan him to a Nottingham Forest for the season or something like that. You know, get him out in the Championship, get him playing. He's getting buffed up a bit. Do you know what I mean? I'd definitely be playing him in that. Hang on, Fabinho's just headed over the bar. This is poor. 25 minutes gone, only 1-0. Poor finishing, not poor play, poor finishing. Yeah. Oh, Jennifer, early, Jesus, you're joining us at 4:20 in the morning. Bloody hell, get the kettle on. How you doing, love, anyway? Lovely to see, well, to hear from you. Yeah, I love that about this group, do you know what I mean? Americans, South Africans, you know, Spanish, Italians, it's just great. And if we can build the brand together now, DTB, and get it up there. I want it up there with... Listen, it's a big task and that, you know, the Anfield rap and that. But I mean, I want it up there, at least to be known. Come on. Here's Taki Minamino. Henderson. We need to get a couple of more goals for half time. There's still 20 minutes left of this first half. One big red family, and you're totally right, mate. I've been blown away by the messages I've had. Villa are in here. Oh, Reece Williams, good tackle. The young lad's done well, though. He's crossed it well. Oh, Villa nearly scored there. Shocking. Fabinho defending well. Good morning, Jackie from Belfast. So we've got fans from Belfast, fans from South Africa. That's what this is about. That's why it's worth doing these videos, because I'm getting to talk to all the Liverpool family across the world. Yeah, we do need to book our ideas up, Graham. Definitely do, mate. Good header that was from Curtis Jones. God, it's cold all over the country. See, for those of you who are not from Britain, Britain is freezing at the moment. It is absolutely Baltic. At work today, everybody in work today, bear in mind in the warehouse, we all had jackets on, hats on, everything. It was that cold. Right, come on, Liverpool. We're on the ball now with Gini Wijnaldum. Milner's done well. Good strength. Held the ball off. A good ball. Oh, well, no. Williams in danger. No, he's done well there. Well done, Curtis Jones. Nico Williams on the ball now. Reece Williams. Kelleher. I mean, that Kelleher's not as young as you think. I think he's in his early 20s, isn't he? -2 in Grantham for the old Neil. Here's Gina, driving forward. Milner's done well, done really well, crosses it. Oh, it should have been 2-0, but Salah looked like he was scared he was going to get clattered. -1 in Essex, is it, Tony, yeah? Cheers, Steve, mate. I'm glad you're enjoying it, mate. I'm just being me, you know. It's nice to talk to you as well, you know. Let's not forget, you know. There's a guy that's just commented now saying, I'm locked down and I ain't seeing my family, mate. I'm in here on my own as well. So it's great to talk to everybody rather than just sat here, you know, watching the game on your own. It's 2 in Grantham, not -2, by the way. Yeah, that's my cousin Paul. Most of the time, you don't know what he's going on about. Only joking, Neil. By the way, he's named after me, by the way. That's why he's called Neil McMillan, even though his mum spelt his first name wrong. N-E-A-L, not N-E-I-L, not N-E-I like me, yeah. So anyone wonders who that Neil McMillan that keeps commenting, he's my cousin. Right, Henderson. Your echo says -2. I can't believe this is half an hour gone and it's only 1-0. Yeah, I said that, Ben, the other day. There's something I don't like about the way Genie's sort of holding the club to ransom. I spoke to my mates, and bear in mind, I always say this, I know people that work at Anfield and I live next door, so I hear things. Listen, I know anyway. The contract he's been offered is brilliant. It is brilliant. He's up there with the very top earners, but Genie wants to be level with the top earners, not up there, level. And the club's lost 60 million already, I was told. The club has lost £60 million, and that's just in the fans not being in the stadium. So if it was me, I'd say if he really wanted to stay, Gina, I'd say to FSG, right, I'll take that contract for now, but when the fans return, I want my wages topped up to the contract I want. So then FSG could say fair enough. But he's obviously, you know, it's all right holding out for Barcelona, but Barcelona won't be able to pay him the wage. They are absolutely skint. I've got a mate who's at AFC Liverpool with me, right? And his name's Steve, and he is a Barcelona season ticket holder. He actually lives in Spain. and flies over here to watch AFC, which is incredible. And we're on the attack here. Henderson. Oh, too much. And he said Barcelona are skint. He said they need to get so many players off their wage bill. So, go on, Gene. Who's going to pay you this mega money? I think that's why he's holding out. I actually do think that he knows the only chance he's got of getting that money is at Liverpool. Unless Man City come in for him, but he's not going to go Man City, is he? You've got to remember he's 30 years old now as well. I love Genie though, but you know, none of these players care about it being a global pandemic. All of them want more money. I mean, how selfish is that? It's not like they're going to get paid a pittance. And what annoyed me about what Genie said was he needs his future secured. All right, mate. Well, sorry, you're not going to have money in the bank because I can assure you he's probably got about 20 million. Yeah, well, hats off to Villa's kids. I agree with you. They're playing well, but they're giving it everything. It's like their cup final, though, isn't it? But having said that, it's still not good enough. Oh, Mane. Paid up, yeah. That's what I mean. Come on, Liverpool, step it up a bit. This is not good. I don't think the fan base will be happy if this is 1-0 at half time. I'll tell you that now. What I can't understand is why Shaqiri on the bench? Why Oxlade-Chamberlain on the bench? I mean, surely they need the minutes. I mean, even Thiago needs the minutes. If I was Klopp now, I wouldn't be very happy. In fact, if I was Klopp now, I'd be actually fuming because this is not good enough. You can imagine these Villa players thinking, you know, this ain't as hard as we thought it would be. This is not good. Come on, get out of the back, get up a bit. Why is our defence so deep? Push up to the bloody halfway line. You're playing against a bunch of kids. Yeah, we're watching Marine Sunday, definitely. It's a shame because I was going to be working there as a steward, but now there's no fans. Curtis Jones. I was going to give Mourinho some stick. Stability. The only thing I'd say about that, Adney, is we're playing a bunch of teenagers. We should have been able to play our under-18s in the midfield. I actually put Clarkson down on my actual team lineup. Right, we're on the ball now with Curtis Jones, Gina, Hendo, Williams out to Nico Williams. So there's two Williamses. Where are you going, Nico, lad? Don't be getting into trouble. I'll tell you what, these Villa players are working hard. Kelleher. Big long kick. Yeah, you got your programme, have you? Did you, Tony, did you hear the news about Marine? Basically, oh, well, we're in here, we're in. Mo Salah, saved by the goalkeeper. Yeah, Marine, because the fans are not, because everyone's on lockdown, the sponsor for the match, who was going to pay Marine 20 grand, pulled out last minute. So Jamie Carragher and his foundation, the Carragher Foundation, went to Marine's ground and gave them a cheque for 20 grand. Yeah, it was a good save, Paul. How you doing, Matty, lad? Come on. Gonna get a second goal here. It's 35 minutes gone, for God's sake. Fabinho. Salah. Oh, he's not hit it properly. Come on, Salah. What's up with you at the moment? So how is everybody? I hope you're all right. Is some of you furloughed? Is some of you at work? Some of you bored? At least the game wasn't called off. Carragher is a legend, Ewan. Yeah, it was great what he did. You know, 20 grand out of his own pocket. Well, out of his foundation, which is basically his own pocket, to Marine. Be gutted if you was a Marine fan though, wouldn't you? You know, that'll never happen again in their lifetime. Self-isolation with the missus and son. Oh, Antnet, just remember that they're the most important people in your life, mate. And whether it's sat with them, it's better than being sat without them. Keep safe, mate. All ears. Salah is not showing his true self. I've said that for a bit. Hang on, we're in here. We're in here. Genie. Oh, he squared it right across goal. But hang on, we're on the ball. Nico Williams. Swings it. Tack it. He's missed it. It's come out to Milner. Milner. Ooh, strike. Unlucky Milner. You on your way home from work, Simon, yeah? Yeah, our finishing is bad today. Oh, Milner, you've never been good at long-range shots, mate. Right, we've got 8 minutes till half-time. And this has been a poor performance considering the opposition and the players we have out there. And that's just me being honest. Oh, hang on, we've got a chance here though. Here's Tackett. Milner. Prime Gerrard. Ben, Prime Gerrard to me. I mean, if we want to talk about Steven Gerrard, here's a story I'll tell you. Obviously, I've met him in that and had that photo with him, which I love. But I took my mum to her game. I took her to the Legends game against Milan, AC Milan. And my mum has obviously watched Liverpool with me all of her life. But her hero is Gerrard. She just loves Steven Gerrard. So bear in mind, he was 38 at the time. We were in the main stand, and my mum was like, it got to like, I think there was 2 minutes to go. It was 2-2, and my mum's like, oh, can't believe I never got to see Steven Gerrard score. And I said, Mum, he was toying with the crowd all night. Every time he could have shot, he didn't shoot and he passed it, and all the crowd was going shoot, and it was as if he was saving when he wanted to shoot to when he was ready. So there was a minute left. Gerrard bursts forward from the centre of midfield and gives it into Djibril Cissé. Cissé gives it back to Gerrard, and then he just goes in, out of two players and bang, in off the post and wins it in the last 30 seconds, 3-2. It's like he writes his own scripts, and my mum's face, that was it. That was worth the fee to get in, because Gerrard scored the winner, even at the age of 38. And that's what I love about Stevie. He is a modern day, real life comic book hero. You know, like Roy Keane said about this Bruno Fernandes, big players turn up in big games. Well, Gerrard scored in every final he played in every competition he played in. Come on, come on. Right, Neil, I'm just reading what you put. Speaking of work, I need to go. Hopefully a more comfortable second half. Yeah, make sure you stay safe, mate, and make sure you wrap up, because them street corners, they're dangerous places, Neil. Nah, enjoy your night at work, mate. See you in a bit. Hi from Wicklow Island. Hi, Gavin. How you doing, mate? All right, Davey. All right, Chris. Oh, 1-1. You're joking. Villa have equalised. And the kids are going mental. They're all jumping on each other's backs. Unbelievable. I can't believe this. Oh, for God's sake. One. I can't believe it's 1-1. Right, I'll describe it for those that are listening to me. Like I say, some of you are driving home in the car. So, gets the ball, plays a long ball over the top. He's out of position, Reece Williams. He gets shoved off the ball by an 18-year-old kid. And I tell you what, though, give this young lad a bloody bit of credit. He's through one-on-one on goal, and he tucks it in. Tucks it in the corner. It's a great finish from a lad called Barry. And how bad is it when we don't even know who the player is that scored? Louis Barry. A lad from Barcelona. Sweet. Barcelona. It's an English name though, isn't it? Klopp will not be a happy man, I can tell you that now. So, yeah, just fire away with your comments about that goal and about... I mean, listen, I'm not going to say it because we'll win the game, but can you imagine if we lost it? Our bloody fan base would go into absolute meltdown. Just typing something quickly about the group. It's just the logos that I'm trying to do for the shirts and that I was just sorting out there. Early days, €1 million Barry was. Was he €1 million? Good young player, loads of pace. Oh, good football knowledge, yeah. See, that's what I mean. So doing these videos already perfect because I'm learning stuff. You know, just knew that lad came from Barca. Right, I'm just going to read this. Right, so West Brom Academy Barca... Oh, James, how you doing, Biddy, mate? West Brom Academy Barca signed him for 6 months, sold him to Villa for 800 grand. Good finish, though, that was, wasn't it, Biddy? Right, so... we need to wake up, and I tell you what, Klopp will... So, who just got booked there now? Curtis Jones. For a tackle on it. Yeah. This is, honestly, I can't believe this. Hi Neil from Bray, Wicklow Island. We should have this, you know, deserve to be fair. Been too passive. Matty Purchase. To be fair, took his goal well, but won't stay like this. No, it won't stay. It won't stay like this. What will happen is we will basically... we'll basically they'll get a rollicking off Henderson and Klopp, and I'll be honest with you, I can see Klopp making 3 changes at half time and then 2 later on in the game because he will not be happy with this. Why would you be? Klopp will bring on Ox and Thiago. Thiago, yeah. So that's a few of you now saying Thiago. Totally agree with that. Yeah, like I say, sorry if it's goes a bit quiet. I'm still trying to like run the group at the same time, make sure things are all monitored and that. And this fake crowd noise needs to do one from BT. Matter, I'm glad they've got fake crowd noise. I can't hear it at the moment because I'm doing this video, but I can't stand games with no sound. I don't know how anybody watches top football without sound. I mean, do you know what's quite embarrassing? The fact that we're all saying we need to get Thiago and that on. Who would have thought we would be saying that, playing these tonight? Just messaging Karen. Cute. Thank you, Karen. Thank you, Karen Jones, if you're watching this, for your amazing little image you did for us that we're going to put onto t-shirts. And I'll be sending you one for free for doing it for me. Thank you very much. Right, I've just sent it now. So, would even throw Bobby on. I can't believe it. I know, mate. I agree with you, but it's just horrible we're saying it, isn't it? Right. Yes, pal, great finish. Not good enough from Reece. I know he's still young, but not good enough. Would like to see. It's only the first half, yeah. Right, so it's half time, 1-1. So, yeah, disappointing first half. Very, very average, poor finishing. Great for the young kid Barry, who's used to play for Barcelona or Barcelona's academy. But who would have thought that? Do you know what? I'd love to see what the bookies would have offered you for 1-1 at half time. You'd have got unbelievable odds. Let me know if anybody knows that. What odds you would have got. Anyway, Klopp will be getting into them at half time. He will be absolutely fuming with that performance. I should imagine he'll be anyway. I can't see him being happy, can you? We need to get up the tempo a little bit more. Do you know the worrying thing? And I don't know if you will agree with me on this. Our front three we've got two of them out there today, Mane and Salah. Mane looks class. Salah just looks. Salah's playing against 4 teenagers. He's done nothing. So, right, yeah. So I just don't get it. I mean, what's going on with Mo Salah? I mean, he needs to pick up his. To be honest with you, a lot of them have been poor out there. To be honest with you, the only one that's played well is Sadio Mane again, like he always does, and Taki Minamino. They're the two that I'd say. Yeah, I'm just reading the comments. You see, that's what. If I go quiet and pause while I'm talking, it's because I'm trying to read. So you won't see this. I don't know if you can see the comments, but all the comments are fine. I'm trying to read them all as well. Salah's off scare. There's everybody's getting that now. That kind of feeling. Right, yeah, they're off. Salah is two. Is two. I trust trying to score. Salah is two. I trusted. Yeah, it's just you spelt it wrong, but it's not your fault. I do it all the time. We are looking average. Yeah, we can see the comments. Oh, that's great. Oh, so you can see them as well. Like I say, this is all new to me. I'm just getting used to it. So yeah, so poor first half performance. Taki Minamino's done all right. So's Mane. Defence has looked a little bit dodgy, to be honest with you. Reece Williams should have been stronger for the goal, even though it was a great finish. Also, I'd go as far as saying it's bad that we're saying we need Bobby Firmino on. It's bad that we're saying we need Thiago on. It's bad that we're 1-1, to be honest with you. It's shocking. Now, I'm not going to butter it up. It's shocking. The first half is absolutely disgraceful, in my opinion. It's not good enough. This should. I mean, after going 1-0 up after 3 minutes, you'd presume it'd be like when you go and watch a teenage match anyway. Their heads will just go boom. But their heads never went down. They kept on going, Villa, because we just passing it about. There was too much football being played along the back four. What's going on with that? Pick the tempo up, stop being too kind, and put these to bed 5 or 6-0 easily. That's what should have been happening. Yeah. Yeah, well, Owen, I said this. I said that Salah's got his head turned. I said it's not good for any football team. Right, I've played football, right? Even if it's Sunday League, even if it's Saturday League, even if it's non-league, right? Say you've got a really good 11, your first 11's really good, and you've got your star striker and you've got a great midfielder. And then you know that them two don't want to be there anymore, right? Your relationship will change with them a little bit. You'll be a little bit, he's going to piss off soon anyway, that kind of mentality. And I actually just generally believe that there's a little bit of that team bond that we've always had gone. I just think because of that, because we've got two players in our starting 11 whose heads are turned, and it's easy to say that the Reds ain't been turned. It's easy to want them to stay, but the problem is when you've got a player like that. Look at the Philip Coutinho situation. Look at Fernando Torres' form when his head got turned. It was from the few months leading up to January when we sold Torres. It was crap. He was absolutely crap. And then what had happened was Chelsea came and played us at Anfield and Torres scored 2 goals. It's like, that's not coincidental. because he knew it was Chelsea that was after him. And it's weird because he was playing crap until the team that wanted him turned up, and then all of a sudden he went, I'm going to show up today. I'm going to show them that I'm brilliant. I just don't want to be here. So he turns on the best performance of his season to get himself a Chelsea move. That's the only frustrating thing about Fernando Torres, and even though I love him. But that's the problem. When the Reds are turned, they want to go. But they're under contract. So the only way they can get themselves sold is if they down tools. And that's exactly what Coutinho did. Coutinho started making out his back was sore when it wasn't. So yeah, I'm just reading. Has that gone 3-2 to... I'm just checking something in a minute. Gladbach 3, Bayern Munich 2. Bloody hell, who is it? How are Bayern doing? I'm sure they haven't won the last couple of games. I'm just looking at something in a minute. I know you're not interested, but I know they're top of the league. Oh, the cream in the league again, like they always do in Germany. Yeah, so bring Shaq on for Salah, Firmino for Minamino, and Thiago for Gina. Bang on, Salah has been a shadow of what we know him. He's capable of off Gareth. And Owen, fully agree with you, mate. Yeah, well, listen, I just say what I see, and I don't see Mo Salah. I mean, to say he's just played 45 minutes against a teenage back four and he's not even had a shot on target, and he's had the ball a few times around the goal, there's something not right there. And the longer you let it drag on, the longer the shorter his contract becomes. And I know a lot of yous on this group love the idea of Kylian Mbappe. Now, Kylian Mbappe is a Nike icon, right? He's a Nike icon, right? His contract is running out soon. Well, not long left. Every month that goes by, Kylian Mbappe's contract it gets weaker. When it gets weaker, his value drops. So you've got a pendulum here. You've got like Mbappe's price coming down, and at this moment in time you've got Salah's price being right up there. And I said this the other week and I got hammered for it. He doesn't want to be here. Cash in, take the highest price possible now for Salah, and go and get Mbappe, or go and get Erling Haaland. Or I said Jack Grealish, because I really like Jack Grealish. I mean, I can imagine. Can you imagine Jack Grealish now in that little hole there with Mane and Firmino running off him? Perfect. Or Jota and Mane with Grealish behind. You don't know football if you don't think that Jack Grealish would be unbelievable for Liverpool. It'd be unbelievable for anyone. So that's my personal opinion, but you know my thoughts on that anyway. So yeah, so cash in on Salah if he don't want to be here. Stating that at the end, as just said, if he doesn't want to be here, which anybody with a good eyesight can see that he just doesn't look himself, which means his head's turned. It isn't rocket science. And by the way, that Egypt player coming out and saying that he's not happy at Liverpool, that wasn't a coincidence. Mo Salah is not going to come out and say, I am not happy at Liverpool. So he gets an Egyptian teammate to do it. That's how it all starts. He is the Gaza of the 21st century. Totally agree. The way he moves with the ball, the way he twists and turns, his attitude. Everybody keeps saying he goes down easy. He gets hacked. I mean, I was counting it the other day against Man United. He got fouled about 20 times, and 19 of them were fouls. Get Erling Haaland. Erling Haaland's a great finisher. Chris Frisk, Grealish. I like to see. I think. Hang on, I'm just reading Sean's now. Mbappe might sign, but we wouldn't be at his last club. I think he wants a career like Cristiano Ronaldo. Yeah, his agent will leak stuff to the press. Well, exactly, Matty. I just need to see what's going on with this. Right, Sochu draw. Rio Abbey's 3-0. Paris are losing. That's gone. Just checking my football at the moment. Just as we're on here. Sure, boys. Crap. That's what I've done as always. Oh no, I haven't. Tomorrow, yeah. So yeah, so too eager to sell your top scorer. Oh, there's always somebody that don't listen to what I say properly. I didn't say I wanted him to be sold. I said that if he does not want to be here, if Mo Salah does not want to be here, then you have to sell him whilst he's at the top of his max value. Because let's not forget, he's 28 now. in a year's time he's going to be 29. There's 50 million gone off his value, right? I'm trying to say that it's like you're selling a 28-year-old that don't want to be here, and you're bringing in a 23-year-old who can play for the next 5 years, and you get him, and then you can sell him for the Salah price when he's 28 if he wants to go then. That's the cycle that FSG use, and that's the same as every football club. That's just how football works. You don't keep your best players forever, because sometimes they want a new challenge. It's like your days of Steven Gerrard's, even though even Steven Gerrard never finished his career at Liverpool. Your days of Jamie Carragher's, your days of... Look at Jack Grealish, he's a Villa through and through person. He's not going to stay at Villa for the rest of his career. Harry Kane won't stay at Tottenham. So anybody that thinks there's loyalty in football anymore, good luck with that one, because there isn't. Yeah. Got Stevie signed on my pennant. Oh, you got Stevie signed on your pennant now? Yeah, up there I've got the Gerrard 8 shirt, Matty, you know that anyway, because you've been round here, and I've got the photo of me and Steven Gerrard next to it. I want to get it signed, because if I get it signed, I'm going to put it all into one frame. Yeah, I know Grealish is linked with United, but United will not pay 100 million for him, because United have got too many midfielders. United have got too many midfielders. I mean, I just read today that Van der Beek has been told by De Boer, because De Boer's in charge of... is it Ronald De Boer or Frank De Boer is in charge of Holland? His brother come out today and said that Van der Beek might have to leave Man United if he doesn't play, because he won't get in the team for the Euros. So they can't even get Van der Beek in the midfield. So they don't need Grealish, because they've got Pogba and that, haven't they? So I can see him going to a Man City, actually, or someone like that. I think Guardiola would love a player like that, and that's what will annoy me, is Guardiola will end up making him the best attacking midfielder in the Premier League, which is what I can see in him. So, and I got laughed at when I said that the other day, but then when Sky Sports showed that Grealish has created more chances than Kevin De Bruyne and Bruno Fernandes, then I'm quite comfortable with what I believe. Yeah, exactly, Graham. It's not good, innit? He's gone there, innit? Can you imagine being Van der Beek, right? I know we're not talking about Man United, I'm on about in general. You've been sold the club and you go and sign for them and you fucking sit on the bench. You'd be fuming. You've already spoke to Andrew about it. Oh, have you? All right, sweet. Van der Beek in it tonight, yeah. Yeah, Van der Beek in it, yeah. He's a quality player. Yeah, so I was going to say something. What was I going to say? I was going to say something about... Yes, going back to Salah. So Salah goes. Van Alden, again 30. He's down to his last 6 months. He can pre-contract now for anybody. So enjoy Genie while he's here, because he certainly will be gone by the end of the season. So then, who are you bringing in? And then when I said Grealish the other day, because he can play midfield, everyone went, well, he's not going to get in our team. Well, hang about. Who's going to... Right, look at our bench now. Name a great centre midfielder that can come off our bench now, apart from Thiago, because Thiago will start. I'm on about if Thiago, Henderson, and say Van Alden goes, the midfield three. Milner's 35, so you've got Thiago, Henderson, and Curtis Jones. They're the three central midfield. That's all we've got at the club. Central midfielder, I'm talking about. So how do we not need to sign another? We do need to sign another central midfielder. And let's not forget that them three I've just mentioned, Thiago's the only one that's creative. Thiago gets an injury. Naby Keita, yeah, again, you forget about him because he's always bloody injured. You know, Keita's injury record is shocking. So you can't trust him. So you need somebody that plays week in, week out, knows the Premier League, stats are up there, and that's why I call Jack Grealish out. Never gets injured, plays every week, sets up goals, perfect. You could have Thiago and you could have Henderson sitting, or you could have Thiago and Van Alden sitting if he stays. You could have Fabinho and say if we're playing a Chelsea away or a Man City away, you could have Fabinho and Henderson sitting deep, or Thiago, a pair of DMs, and then you could have Grealish in the hole, or you could have the three up front. I mean, there's so many ways you could play around it. Yeah, I just said Fabinho. Again, I'm going from the fact that Fabinho is playing centre back at the moment. I'm just saying right now, you know, we need somebody in the central and midfield. But this is what I want with this group. I want us all to just, if you've got a feeling, don't be afraid to show it. I've seen someone get absolutely ridiculed on my group for saying Danny Rose. What's wrong with Danny Rose coming to Liverpool? What's wrong, even as a backup left back? That Tashimicus, where's he? Where is he? I cannot even remember watching 5 minutes of him where I've gone, yeah, we've got a good left back there. That man has not literally done anything since we signed him. And what's he injured of? Can anybody tell me what's wrong with him? Or is it another classic example of Klopp doing what he did with Andy Robertson, where he just... I know he's injured, Matty. I know he's injured, but... Name me 5 minutes you've seen of him where you've gone, great player. He looks really good. There's nothing. I've got nothing... That Tashimicus, I've got anything about him. Right. Right, anyway, the players are back out now. Get a picture of Igor Bischan scoring a perler against Fulham as your background. Yeah. Yeah, do you know what, Sean? I told you when I was on the phone to you yesterday. Thiago's on for Henderson. Yes, Thiago's on. Even though we shouldn't be celebrating the fact he's coming on. But it's good he's getting 45 minutes, I mean, against teenagers. But I was looking at wallpaper, right? But it's like £38 a roll, right? And the reason why it's £38 a roll is it's... See Anfield behind me? It's wallpaper of the inside of the stadium. But it literally is the whole wall. So I could make this whole back wall behind me. It looks like, say for example, where I'm sitting now, it'd be like I'm sat in the main stand and it looks out onto the pitch. And I'm thinking, it'll be expensive, but it will look incredible. So it'll be like the inside of Anfield as a wallpaper. And I'm actually probably going to get it. But I want to just see how much this £38 is what it gets me. Right, anyway, second half kicking off. I'm just going to... I was going to make a cup of tea and go to the toilet. Right, listen, bear in mind that it's a pandemic, lockdown. Sounds incredible. You're on about the wallpaper? It is, mate. Honestly, I'll ping you it in a minute, Matt. The actual wallpaper is sick. It's literally stadium... It's called stadium wallpaper, where you get the actual stadium. It's like a... You know when you do your PC laptop and you put a background image on? That's what it is. It's background image wallpaper. Tell you what, mate, you can help me You can help me do this room. Let me know when you're free, because you live next to me, and we'll get this room done. Because I'm COVID worker at the moment, I do regular tests. I got negative again today, so I ain't bothered if anybody moans you coming around my house. I'm negative every day because I have to take a test being on the COVID ward. I think bad move for Hendo, for Thiago, bit defo thinking of United. Yeah, definitely get 45 minutes out of Hendo, get 45 minutes out of Thiago. Quite, keep the sharpness up. Right, I'm expecting goals now, and loads of them. Just excuse me for 20 seconds. I just need to go to the toilet. Bear in mind, there's no one else with me that can take over. So 20 seconds and I'll be back. Just dropped my mouse. Twice. I'm back. It's in Williamson Square, the wallpaper, is it? How much is it? Do you know? You'll have a cup of tea, Jimmy. I know I'm going to put the kettle on in a minute if you don't mind. Like I say, till I get all the professional set up on that, I'm not too fussed. And obviously when I can get a sofa with my mates on it as well, they can take over while one of us nips out and stuff like that. So it'll be, we're all human. I've been sat here, I got in from work and I had to go live within about 10 minutes. So I literally haven't had time to do anything for myself. But it's all good because I love what I'm doing and it's really helping me out. So I really appreciate all of you that are supporting me through it. Here's Salah, good ball. Taki Minamino. Blocked again. Salah. Milner. Oh, corner to Liverpool. You can have me jumping, mate, even from here as can request to join. Can you? How'd you do that? Well, do that when I'm going for making a brew and stuff like that soon. We'll talk about it when you come and see me, Matt. We'll have a little look. Thiago. Here's Mane. It's Mane on the left side. Good ball, Milner. Blocked again. I tell you what, these young Villa lads are throwing their bodies on the line. You didn't shake it, did you? Of course I did. I know what you meant. Just call it volunteer. Can't work from home with it. Only starting up, lad. As the channel stroke group grows, you'll have more people to chip in. Mate, that's the plan. And it's not just that as well, mate. Obviously, with the COVID and that, we can't have anyone round. But I've already got a couple of my friends that said they'll join me on the sofa. And I can take the camera back a bit and we can be more relaxed and sit. And then I can move the camera. So obviously, I'll have the webcam. I'll have somebody turn it to focus on that individual while they're speaking. So, yeah. And I appreciate all your comments and support because you know this is the start of it. I mean, you know, but the idea is there. And then every piece of it. I mean, just think this 2021 January. Just wait until, you know, the summer. Just seeing it grow would be great for all of us, wouldn't it? You know, that's what it's about, isn't it? Oh, cheers, Dave, mate. I appreciate that comment, mate. That's lovely. Well, that's all, you know, that's just how I am anyway, mate, you know. I go out my way for people, that's how I've always... Oh, I enjoy doing things for people. It's how I've always been. Here we go. Here we go. Curtis Jones. Oh, he's just overplayed the pass. Come on. I think Klopp's proper touring to them. Almost giving up on getting back in the ground this season. Possibly, yeah, with it being March, probably before the fans come back. Full attendances won't happen this season. It'll be half till next season. But next season is in August. It'll be weird to see how the Euros gets on, because the Euros is in June. Because you've got England v Scotland, haven't you? But the weird thing is, they are going to bring fans back, because they said they put the League Cup final back because they would have more of a chance of having fans at it. Neil defo got... However, when I'm here, I've gone nowhere. Right, Milner corner at the moment. Swings it. Oh, God. Fabinho headed it straight at the goalkeeper. They did that before this new lockdown. Yeah, I know. They did that before the new lockdown. But they don't know how long this lockdown's going to be for, do they? You know, they reckon mid-February, early March. But early March still leaves April, May, June to the end of the season. We started the season late, didn't we? We've still got 20 Premier League games left. No, Salah, ball out. I can't believe this. I can't believe that after seeing the two teams that were put out, I cannot believe after 51 minutes it's 1-1 and Klopp looks seriously unimpressed. He's sat with his legs crossed and he looks that annoyed he can't even bring an expression up. He looks completely I think he's embarrassed, to be honest with you. You know, he's not even looking angry. He looks resigned to the fact that this is unacceptable from the level of player that is out there playing against the level of player they're playing against. It's not good enough. Thiago's on the ball now. Great ball, Thiago. Always plays great forward passes. Williams. Mane. Milner. Gini Wijnaldum. Thiago. Oh, brilliant, Thiago. Brilliant ball, Thiago. Salah should have scored, does score. Mo Salah, 2-0. Oh, no. Offside, they're saying. I don't know how it's offside. The VAR, are they reviewing it? Oh, he's not offside. He's well onside. Oh, Salah's offside, I think. 2-1, yeah, not 2-0. Yeah, I can make mistakes. I'm live. So is the goal counted or not? Should keeper did shit, but Salah did well. Klopp looks seriously unimpressed. He really does, yeah. Well, the goal doesn't stand, so it's 1-1 still. Yeah, no VAR in the cup. I mean, what kind of embarrassing moment is that, right? If VAR is supposed to be the most fairest tool in football, then why would you leave it out of a cup competition when there's a trophy at stake? That is stupid. I'm sure. To be honest with you, I'm glad it's not on. But I tell you something now. I just want it gone full time. I hate VAR, but I'm just saying it's a bit daft, that, isn't it? Have it in the Premier League, don't have it in the FA Cup. It's ridiculous. Absolutely ridiculous. So can you imagine if, like, someone scores a goal in the final which is 5 yards offside? What's the point in having VAR in our lives if you keep it out of competitions? Either get rid of it or have it in everything. Yeah, well then you just don't have it at a ground where... Yeah, but I'm sure they did that a couple of seasons ago. They had VAR in grounds where you could have VAR, where they could have the setup. Then you just have VAR. So you're telling me Aston Villa against Liverpool couldn't have VAR here tonight? Here we go. It's Thiago. How good do we look? Better do we look with Thiago in midfield? Curtis Jones, good footwork. Again, blocked by the... Oh, this is getting ridiculous now. "55 minutes gone. Does it go to penalties? Yeah, it does. I don't think we have extra time. I think it's straight to penalties. I know there's no replays anymore. Thiago on the ball now. Great ball. Can you imagine being these kids though for Villa? Can you imagine being these kids? They're playing against Thiago, against Salah, against Henderson, against, you know, it'd be the best day of their lives, wouldn't it? Sadio Mane on the ball now. Salah, good. Minamino, good turn. Again, giving away. Milner's got it back. Good tackle from Milner. Terrible touch by Minamino. Come on now, Liverpool. Step up a bit. This is terrible. Thiago just looks a mile above everyone. Great ball from Wijnaldum. Here's Nico Williams. Thiago, lovely scoop ball. Mane's there. Wijnaldum. Good ball from Milner. Minamino. Mane. Mane. Oh, shot wide. You just had to go at me for a spelling mistake, Matty. You've just put awful ball by Ninanino. Klopp was going to respect Villa tonight. Say again, Michael. How's he respecting Villa tonight? And when has Klopp ever give a crap about respecting anybody? He's put weakened teams out in the domestic cups for his whole time at Liverpool, more or less. This isn't Villa. This is Villa's kids. I still can't believe it. It's one. Oh my God, 1-1. 60 minutes gone. Well done, Thiago. Good chasing back. Shaq and Bobby coming on that. I've just read the comment for. Come on. Here's Thiago. On the balls now, Sadio Mane. He's skinned him. Great run from Mane. Again, blocked every single time. This is just Mane. Brilliant corner. Blocked again. Jesus Christ. Do you know what? You can see social media now all absolutely hammering us. Liverpool needed to bring on the big guns against Villa's kids. You know it will be. Social media will be absolutely hammering us at the moment. From rival clubs. Salah, Minamino, Thiago. Here's Sadio Mane. Skins him. And blocked again for about the 150th time in this game. It's starting to pee me off now. Milner. Awful from Minamino. Swear to God, if I was Klopp now, I would be absolutely raging. Nico Williams. Mo Salah. Mo Salah. Tika Mo. Gini Wijnaldum, 2-1. 2-1, Gini Wijnaldum. For those that are not ahead of me by a minute, that's the reason why I commentated through that. I already knew. 2-1, Gini Wijnaldum, 59 minutes. So, still not happy though. I don't know about yourselves, but I'm still not happy with his performance. It's absolutely embarrassing. Not good enough. And I hope that's what every single one of them think as well, our players. Because I expect better. Good finish from Wijnaldum, actually. Just basically falls to him on the edge of the box. And he just opens his right foot up and just tucks it. Tucks it into the right-hand bottom corner. Keeper gets a little touch on it, but 2-1 Liverpool. Yeah, it was a tidy goal, Anthony, yeah. So, Liverpool 2-1 up with an hour gone. And now Villa are bringing on a ginger man called Chrisseny. No, Young. Someone Young's coming on. Right now, I'm not being funny, to avoid social media, you know them stupid pages like Gimme Sport and Man United v Liverpool banter, and to avoid them completely hammering us, we need to go and get 2 or 3 more goals now to make it look like 4-5-1. It'd be a lot better. Don't worry, Scott, mate. I'm watching it live on BT. It's not the fact that BT's behind. I think it's the Facebook. Facebook's got a delay on it. Milner. Thiago. Shaqiri. Oh, great header. 3-1. 3-1. Sadio Mane. So I just said that a minute ago. Like, basically, we need to push on now and get plenty of goals. So 3-1. And I've got to be honest with you, a lot of them look like they're about to start crying and get sent home to the mums. Not good. Floodgates is what I'm going to say now. Floodgates should open. It's actually a great finish. Lovely little cheeky header from Sadio. I mean, his 2 headers tonight have been fantastic. Oh, was it an own goal? Hang on. No, it wasn't. It wasn't an own goal, Tony. It was headed by Sadio Mane. Need to keep this pressure up and just pass it around the defensive line. They got the kids look confused. Do you know, Ben? You've said that twice now. Mane scored. Where's everyone getting the own goal? I know, innit? Clearly a header from Mane. just because it's like not a proper setup and that at the moment, I'm not going to be staying on the live video for too long after the match, because, to be honest with you, it's a game we all expected to win. It's not one of those we need to talk too much about. I'll do some videos this week pre-Manchester United, which is what we're all looking forward to. FA Cup weekend as well. Thiago, Salah. Yeah, we've turned it on now. I think Klopp's had a word with him. Salah, 4-1, 4-1 Liverpool. Mo Salah. Boom. That's better, Liverpool. That's probably what he needs to bump up his transfer fee. No, I'm joking. It's great to see Mo Salah score. 4-1 Liverpool. Yeah, BT don't know what they're talking about, Steve, mate. It was clearly a Mane header. Shaq needs to play more, such a creative player. Yeah, I like Shaqiri. But I do think that he's on the list of outs for the summer. Shaqiri will go, and so will Origi. Origi might go this window, I think, because I could see someone like West Brom signing Origi. Because I know that Sam Allardyce has signed Snodgrass today from West Ham. So you'll need a striker. So I could see Origi going to West Brom. Need to keep going. Yeah, keep going. Definitely keep going. So I think it's fair to say that we have my first win on DTBTV. Boom. Now, as you can imagine, we want the second win to be against the Dirty Manx. Yeah, Tony, I just said the same thing. That's put a 0 on his transfer fee. Yeah, definitely. I can see Origi's. He's even removed the fact he's even playing, and the fact that he's not even in. The fact he's not even playing in this game shows you that they're expecting Origi to be sold in this window. Here's Mane. Oh, well done, Bobette. I mean, can you imagine the scrap for shirts at the end of this game? I guarantee you that would have been the conversation between all of the Villa youngsters. I want Sadio Mane's shirt. I want Mo Salah's. You know. But I just want this COVID to hurry up and do one. Because I tell you what, tonight would have been a belter of an FA Cup tie. Villa Park's a fantastic stadium. Because it's the FA Cup, you get a bigger allocation. There would have been 8,000 to 10,000 in the away end. Atmosphere would have been cracking. You'd have had a great battle between two teams playing great football, because I was very impressed with Aston Villa playing against Man United the other week, and they got robbed by VAR. And I just want the fans back. I mean, do you know what? Do you know, if there was a piece of paper in front of me now and it said, the fans can go back to stadiums, but you'll never be allowed to go to a match again, I'd sign it. I generally mean that. I would sign it just to get the love, what I love about football back in my life, which is the crowd and atmosphere. Even on the telly, I love watching a great game with atmospheres. Like the Rangers Celtic games and the Liverpool Man United ones. That's how much I want the world to go back to normal. Here we go. Milner, Fabs, Mane, oh, just over the bar. Mickey, how does Shaq not get in the team? Because he can't stay fit, mate. Because every time you get him in the team, them great big calf muscles of his pop. And he came on against Southampton and was pretty average, to be honest with you. Yeah, I know, yeah, that's what I'm saying, Graham. They won't get the opportunity again. So you can imagine the scrap for shirts. Thiago. Milner. Mane. How would I rate Origi's career out of 10? 7. Because he puts a shift in. He's scored some of the most important goals in our history under Klopp. The season. Say if we'd have won the league the season before when we got 97 points, his late header at Newcastle. You know, they got the first goal against Barcelona, the Champions League final goal. You know, he's never been a starter. I remember I was at the Dortmund game when we won 4-3, and he scored the one to make it 3-2 in that. I'll give him a 7 out of 10 based on the fact that I'm rating that as an impact substitute. I'm not rating that as a 7 out of 10, 9 out of 10 or whatever because he's played every week, because he hasn't. He's a 7 out of 10 substitute. Yeah, 7. Definitely 7. I mean, you know, based on the fact that he's scored important goals. So, 20 minutes to go. And we're just, you know, it's men against boys now, literally. Whereas the first half, it was too much sympathy against boys. I don't think we really wanted to try and destroy these kids, to be honest with you. So I'll let the players off for that. Agreed, Sean, yeah? I don't know what you're agreeing to, I didn't see it. Fitness levels telling, yeah, the fitness levels. Also, you know, not just fitness levels, it's they're running more than we are because we're making the ball do the work. So it's just because we're knackering them out with the ball, being moved so quickly across the back lines. But yeah, I'm really pleased to have my first win on DTBTV. I can't wait to get the gear, you know, like I'll be wearing all the actual clothes and that on the videos. I only get tracksuits, I love tracksuits with the logo. Sorry for yawning, I've just done a 12-hour shift, 4 days running, so I'm sure you'll excuse me for that. You know, so Sean, you're on the group, you're on the chat right now. I can't wait for you to do the background sound, mate. You know, for when we're going live for the Man United game. That'll be a magic, and also the intro, which will be even more great when we have our own intro with Doubters to Believers. That'll be even better, Marnie. So, can't wait for that, mate. I'll give you a ring tomorrow for that. So, really exciting plans here at Doubters to Believers, and it's going to be better and better and better, and especially when the fans come back, because I will be interviewing fans pre-match and post-match. You just yawned, Todd, yeah? Noel Gallagher's got nothing on you, Sean, yeah? I think most of our midfield are on the wrong side of 20, and that can take its toll with the Christmas period. I think you might be... Well, Thiago's 29. I think Henderson's 30. And I think Genie's 30 as well in here. I think we've got two 30-year-olds and a 29-year-old in the midfield. So I get what you're saying there. And then Milner's 35. I said that. And again, that's why I said Jack Grealish. He's 25 years old. I'm doing a brilliant job. So proud of myself of you. Oh, cheers, Sue. Thanks a lot for that. I'd love to be... You'd love to be on the wrong side of 20. Same here, mate. I'm 37 in March. 37. I'm pleased for you too. Was a little bit worried at half time, but well done, Neil. Onwards and upwards with this site. Cheers, mate. No worries. Like I say, the better equipment I get, the better standard of what you'll have on here, and that's the main thing. And also, let's not forget that tonight's been like a pre-season friendly. Wait until I'm watching a game when there's emotion in it, there's anger, there's passion, there's, you know, everything. You know, when like we need a goal and it goes in the last minute. I don't care. I'm going to be jumping all over this. I don't care. I don't care if I'm live. I'll go mad. So the entertainment will be will be something else. So Salah's coming off for Oxlade-Chamberlain. Sue, oh, he's 67, bless you. Still looking great though, Sue. Ox and Origi coming on. Sadio Mane coming off. He'd be annoyed. He looks annoyed, Sadio, because he was on a hat-trick. And he got 2. Here comes Bebop Origi. Love that. Yeah, isn't it? Devolk score a cracker. I love how everybody's banging their ages on the group now, on the chat. Everybody's all doing their ages. Do you know what? For my 40th, right? I know I'm 37 next, but for my 40th, I'm going to book the Cabbage Hall or the Sandon, and we're going to have everybody from the group for it. We'll just have the biggest party going. How's that sound? Everyone's invited. That is to Believer's 40th birthday bash for me. Lucy Bebb, old man. Hey, do you know what? I've got air. No Shaqiri here, by the way. This is real. I've got hair for. I've got a 20-year-old's hair. That's the good thing about being a McMillan. You always have a good set of hair. Oh, sorry, Matty, mate. Touchy subject, mate. Oh no, sorry. That's to the 3-0. Or Tia. Yeah, the Tia as well. Yeah. I mean, like I say, we'll all get here. You know, we'll all have a proper. You know, I'm a March birthday, so I don't know what the weather will be like. Probably about right, really. Here we go. Origi swings it. Oh, look here. Oh, look, Michael Smith's putting his birthday down. I'll be full-blooded and ready for Manc Morons. Yeah, I can't wait for the Manc Morons. Can't wait for Ole Gunnar Solskjaer. I mean, it was embarrassing. They were starting to say we were the best team in the league. Look at the stats since lockdown, and look at the stats since... oh, God. I mean, it was great because I'd not heard anything off the group of Mancs that I know for a long time, and they all came out of their cave in the last couple of weeks. And they've all shriveled now back into their rocks. Fly you over, Gavin, yeah? Get over here, lad. We'll have a great time. And tell you what, we'll all meet up for the parade as well. The parade that's been delayed for celebrating the title. Everybody come over here for the parade. And I told you, can you remember I was going to plan a Stanley Park barbecue? And we're all going to have a big group photo. Still doing that. And I'm also designing my own flag as well that I want behind this here. You know, I haven't done bad with that behind us for now, that'll do. But obviously with more money, more success, comes more better equipment. Parade day, yeah, it'd be amazing, Lucy, wouldn't it? Go on, Jimmy, lad. Strike. Ooh, Origi hitting a strike. So we've got 13 minutes left. Do you know a lad that makes flags? Matty? Brilliant, because I want to make a flag. DTB flag. DTBTV flag. That's the Believers flag, sorry. And, you know, a good saying on it. We've got to have something like that stands out. But a proper big flag, and I want it to have, you know, really be good. I'm looking well. You're on about me, Sue. Cheers. Thanks a lot, mate. Doing well in my life. Got a, you know, very good plan now, and also something to keep me busy, which is exactly what I'm doing right now. And then when AFC hopefully get their season started again, I mean, I love that club. I'd love you all to get involved with that club as well, because you go to one game, you'll want to go to more. Here we go. Shaqiri swings it. Good ball. Milner. Oh, he's tread on the ball there. Yeah, I am having the biggest party in Anfield. Hang on, Origi. Oh, still 4-1. Thiago Alcantara on the ball. Thiago. Cheers, Bayern Munich, for letting me down on my bets. They've got beaten 3-2 by Borussia Mönchengladbach. Useless German gits. Go on, Mick, lad. You proudly support them, mate. All good. All good in the hood. You do large banners, message me later. Yeah, just bang it in the inbox. I don't have to be up in the morning early, so fire away. I'm not asked. You can message me tonight. 79 minutes gone. Tell you what, that lad that scored the goal for Villa, he'll be watching that back all night. He's probably watching it now in the changing room. Oh no, he's still on the pitch, isn't he? Mane's 2 headers, brilliant. Salah, that'll do him the world of good, getting a goal before Man United. Hopefully that'll sort his head out. Two seconds, I'm just answering back a message about the group badge. And you keep commenting away, you know, because everybody's reading these as well, you've got to remember. So even now, you see me typing, I'm still running the group, important questions. I'm still trying to help everybody out while we're doing the game as well. This is me getting the t-shirt designs ready. Sweet. Never stops us, don't this group? So 80 minutes gone. Aston Villa 1, Liverpool 4. Sadio Mane with 2. Gini Wijnaldum and Mohamed Tika Mo Salah. Make it 5:30 AM. Matthew Purchase. Been impressed by Villa's defence, to be honest. Yeah, they've done all right, haven't they? Bless them. On the attack now. Bobby Firmino. Blocks it, goal kick. Goal kick. After match conversation about this game, because to be honest with you, it's been like a friendly. It's been a stroll in the park. And I just want to get this group running. So bear in mind, my next live match will be Manchester United. So equipment for that. So new background, new camera, and I'm going to really have a good think this week about how I can make it brilliant. We're going to go through a hell of a journey together on this group. It's never ever. Let me just message Karen back. I told you he would sort it at half time. That's what the goal's like. Definitely need a couch set up for multiple group members to watch and analyse the match whilst you do the business side. Exactly what I'm doing. I was actually looking on Gumtree today at sofas. Well, I've got this as a sofa. It's just not big enough to have everybody on it. So my ex-wife, she's got the corner sofa, the L-shaped one that we got when I was living there, and she said she's getting a put some throws over it, some new red throws, and then I'll get the wallpaper in the background, and then I'm going to put all the boss pictures up behind me. I've got loads. I've got ones of Klopp sitting on the back of the bus when we won the European Cup, and it'll look boss. Leave it with me. I'm not going to show anybody until the unveiling on the day of Manchester United what it looks like. So there will be a major difference in the quality, in the position of where I'm sat, and also in, it's, like I say, it's all about learning. I will get better and better per game. I've never done live as we go matches. I've done videos, but I've never done this. This is only second time now, I mean. Right, sorted. Got a bit of a Champions War coming on. I'll have to send you a pic. Yeah, send me a pic. Like you said, Neil, like a pre-season game, but when we play Man... Oh, yeah, mate. Oh, when it's Man United, I will be literally... Oh, my God. Just be one... I will have... Yeah, another thing. So, for Man United, I'll have an intro. So, it'll be like, boom. And then it'll come up with the emblem of the group. And then it'll go, doubters to the believers, voice of Jurgen Klopp. Then you'll see me with the new surrounding, new background. And then, basically... There'll be a oh, like a lay in the background, and you'll hear all the songs of the Kop. I'm gonna have songs of Anfield on while the match is on, so you can hear audio while I'm talking as well. It'll be boss. Hang in there, stay with me, and watch how great this group becomes. A TV channel becomes. I mean, DTBTV. Sorted. Let me just copy and paste this. Hang on, 2 seconds. Nearly. Oh, every time I click off, it's going off. Right. That's it. I already told him I'm getting him up at 6 for a run. I don't know what you're going on about there. 2 seconds. So yeah, like I say, Rome wasn't built in a day, is what I said today. To my friend who rang me, it takes time. When I started my football club, I started AFC Huddersfield. I wrote it on a piece of paper and a pen. And I had a vision in my head. And that vision, I seen it through. We started off with, I had 30 or 40 players, and I got them down to a squad of 16. And we played 10 pre-season friendlies, and we got battered in our first 8, 5-0, 6-0, 7-0. I had them training every week. I had ideas. I got us in the best. I got us training gear. I got us looking sharp. I got us the best facilities. I got us the best pitch. We ended up getting promoted in our first season in a league where the teams had been around for 10 years. So a brand new team, I got them promoted in our first season. The second season in the Premier League, we finished second and won 2 trophies. And that is what this group will be like. We'll start off, you know, poor, but we'll finish world class. And that's my plan. I know, yeah, Kathy, I was just thinking that. When I look back on my first video, and this, I'll go, bloody hell, look, I've got a flag on the back of the sofa, I've got this. So, I should start a football team for kids called DTBFC, yeah, could do. It's just time, mate. You know, obviously I won't be able to commit because I do weekends and that sometimes. I'm a rotated shift, so I would. I'm concentrating on my son's football career as well, Lucas, because he's got a future, he has. So we're now into the 87th minute, still 4-1. And like I say, this is what I mean. This game's so relaxed. You know, I'm talking about other stuff because, to be honest with you, this game's dead, buried, and also basically Man United's the big one in it, and that's when we'll start the real tension games. We're all commenting, nervous and stuff like that. I might have to go, I mean, this is on my Now TV site, and Now TV is probably a minute behind, even though I'm paying money to sort of watch it. So I might have to get proper. We go, Shaqiri. Oh, the chance there. Yeah, cheers, Jen. Nice one. Yeah, I don't think anybody's got prediction right tonight. Are they 4-1? Has anyone put 4-1? I'll have to check the prediction comments. Which would be mad. So, 89th, 90th minute nearly now. Shaqiri. I can't believe how much hair Shaqiri's got now. Bloody. Do you know what they can do if you've got money now? You've got no demons because you can just get cured. He was really going bold, he was. about 18 months ago. Now he's got more hair than me. Bet he feels so confident now. Do you know what? I'd do it. If I was Shaqiri, I would do it. You know, men can be very harsh on themselves with problems like that. Oh, penalty, no. No, Nico Williams went down. You need one of them, Matty. Don't know how much it is, mate. Have a look into it. You know. Remember when Rooney got his done and the cop used to sing "Who's a Scouser in the Wig"? Imagine how Rooney felt. He gets his confidence back. He goes onto Anfield's pitch with a nice set of hair, and then the cop sing "Who's a Scouser in the Wig." Oh, Lucy. Hammering Matt. Ooh, baby, I love you way. I wanna tell you I love you way. Right, we're coming towards the end of this game. We've got 1 minute left, and then I'm going to knock it on the head and get some ideas out. So, oh yeah, this is another thing I want to tell you. I'm going to, obviously when I'm doing my studio corner for when we're filming live, I'm also going to get a tactics board, right? A big plain whiteboard, and I'm going to get the photos of each player in our squad printed out, so that I can do what Redmen TV do, which is my own predicted 11, what I think Klopp will go with as a starting 11. And then obviously you can all comment what you think whilst I'm doing it. Do you think he'll play there or he'll play? So starting for the Man United game as well will be a tactics board with lineups. So I'll do team lineups, and then I'll do on the board. So when the game's finished, I'll do a post-match chat. We can all talk about how we think the game was. We'll do that the day after. So we'll have pre-match. The day before the game, we will have a pre-match preview. The day of the game, the day before the game, we'll have lineups, predicted lineup. Then we'll have a pre-match. Then we'll have the live match video. Then we'll have a post-match player ratings. So when I'm putting the faces of the players up on my board, I'll put a 9 or a 7 or a 6 to whatever their rating is for the game. So we're going to have all of that. So it's going to be great. And then obviously we'll do transfer deadline day as well live. You know, see what's going on. So it's going to be great. So I hope you all have a great night. The game's finished now, and I hope you enjoyed it. And I will see you soon. You'll never walk alone.